The big idea here is a remarkably simple idea. Um, we don't recognize that people have priorities in their lives besides just living longer. And in healthcare, we assume people's priorities are just safety and survival, and we kind of don't know what to do when survival cannot be infinite and when we are sacrificing people's quality of lives. The answer is that the most reliable, powerful way to learn what people's priorities are is to ask. And we don't. Less than a third, for example, less than a third of our terminal cancer patients, do we ask what their goals and priorities are for if and when their health worsens. And it's understandable. We all have anxiety as patients and families and as doctors about having these conversations. They take some skill. There are good ways to do it and bad ways to do it. Now, the solution is not to outsource this to yet another specialist. There aren't going to be enough palliative care doctors and geriatricians for everybody. Instead, what we have to recognize is that these are basic skills that need to be taught from medical school. 97% of medical students are never taught geriatric skills or some of these conversational skills. Second is that teaching needs to continue long after medical school, in residency training, and even for, people like me who are in the middle stage of my career. The way to do it is that those specialists who are really good at these kinds of conversations should be the ones that we literally pay in the healthcare system to not just see patients, but to look at the quality of the conversations and the care that people get as they face the end of life, and then to coach their colleagues in how to do better. If I were to have just one metric that we followed, it would be whether people in our country could report that their doctors know their priorities and respect them. And that is what we're not doing nearly well enough.